to Study Rankers, and today we are learning fractions from math. So let's get started. Contents: what is a fraction, numerators and denominators, decimal fractions, proper fraction, improper fractions, mixed fractions, equivalent fractions, like fractions, unlike fractions. What are fractions? Wait a minute. A fraction is used to represent a portion or a part. So let's circle that. Or a whole thing. It represents the equal part of the whole. So example, it's your birthday and you guys got a cake and you made it into 6 slices and you ate 2 of them. So there's 2 by 6. In 6 slices, six slices are there and you ate 2 slices of cake. So that's how you tell. And I give another example. You could read it and pause the video. Numerator and denominator. So numerator and denominator is very easy. So I will just give you an example 1 by 2. Above the line is numerator and below the line is called denominator. So what you ate a cake is the numerator and how many slices are there is the denominator in the easy terms of what I gave example. The term of a fraction usually be above the line that indicates the number of equivalent parts that can be added together and placed over a divisor. The numerator of the fractions 2 by 3 is 2. Compare the denominator definition 1, a person or a thing that numbers. Denominator 1, mathematics. The part of a fraction that is below the line and it is functional as the divisor or the numerator. 2a. A's shared a trait of the common denominator. Example 1 by 2. 1 is the numerator and 2 is the denominator. Decimal fractions. So I guess you know what's decimal, and decimal fractions is not very hard. So I'll give you an example. 7 divided by 10. You can't do it right because 7 is a prime number. So you guys got to put going to be in 0.7 because there's a very easy technique. So you should remove the 0 and you just put it in the front and you just put a point in 7. So that is how you do it. So these kind of, if there is a 10 or 100 or 1,000, it makes it a decimal fraction. So that's how you identify. Not all the numbers, see, it's only prime numbers mostly. See, 43, 51. Proper fractions. A fraction where a numerator is less than a denominator is called a proper fraction. So 3 by 6 is a proper fraction. How? Because the numerator is less than the denominator. Less. And then this is going to be more. So probably you guys must have understood. Improper fractions. So an improper fraction is a fraction where the top number numerator is greater than or equal to the bottom number denominator is top heavy. Example, what about when the numerator is equal to the denominator? For example, 4 by 4. Well, it is the same as a whole, but it is written as a fraction. So most of the people agree it is a type of improper fraction. So we have proper fractions. The opposite is improper fractions. So just write it 6 by 3 and that's from 3 by 6, 6 by 3, and this is now an improper fraction. Mixed fractions. A mixed fraction is a combination of a whole number and a fraction. If you have two whole apples and one half, then you could describe it 2 plus 1 by half apples, or 2 1 by half. So what is it and how to convert it into an improper fraction, I can explain. So this is literally just like I have 2 and a half. Okay, so you guys, most of the people must be wondering, can I convert it back into a improper fraction? It's very easy. So let me give you an example. So you just do an into over here and plus whatever number you get. So what is 2 into 2? 4 plus 1, 5 by 2. It's in the improper fraction state. So that's how you convert it. Equivalent fractions. Equivalent fractions are the fractions that have different numerator and denominator but are equal to the same value. For example, 2 by 4 and 3 by 6 are both equal to 1 by 2. So if I do this one time and 2, and that's all, we get 1 by 2. And if we do these two, we get the same number. Then that is how you do it. Let's do that. 3 by 6. So 1 time and then 2 times. So we get the 1 by 2, and hence it is an equivalent fraction. Like fractions. Like fractions are the fractions that have the exact same denominator. That's it. Would we be working with wholes that are split into same number of pieces? It doesn't matter what's the numerator is, so long as the denominators are the same. So minus 1 by 7 is not a like fraction, because fractions only should be whole numbers, so that is not the way. So I can write 1 by 7, it is a like. 1 by 7 and 2 by 7, it is a like fraction. You know how I could tell that? Because they both have the same denominator. So that's what's like fraction. Unlike fraction. Fractions with different denominators are called unlike fractions. So it's just the opposite of like fractions. So 3 by 7, 4 by 4. This is an improper fraction because it's the same. So these two are not like fractions because they both have different denominators. So those type are called unlike fraction. For watching, please like and comment and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you in the next video.